Welcome back to my channel. I am back and I'm better, and today's Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna get ready to go to dinner with y'all, and I'm excited for this look. I know I have a lot of new subscribers, so welcome and happy Valentine's Day to all of my subscribers. So I'm going to be doing a full glam today. I am going to go in with my e.l.f. Power Grip primer. I'm gonna be pretty generous with it, and I'm just being generous because I know that it's gonna be a long night. It's Valentine's Day. I have dinner planned. I'm gonna be taking some pictures. I'm also going to use the NYX glitter primer to prime my smile lines. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set that with powder now. Now I'm going in with my NARS foundation. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear. This is in the shade New Caledonia. I use it all the time, and I normally just put like 3 pumps. I'm very grateful to everyone that is new here. I actually forgot to gel my brows down. I'm not putting a lot today. I'm only putting a little. I am really wondering what I should be doing with my content. I'm not a makeup artist, I just love makeup. I don't want to only post makeup routines. So yeah, I'm just really curious on what I should be posting. People have, suggested to me that they'd like to see me vlog. Anytime that you see me upload a video, it's because I had somewhere to go, and that's why I filmed. That's the reason why a lot of the time I don't have content to post. Let me see. I'm gonna use my regular concealers. Too Faced Born This Way concealers, as usual. I'm putting Chestnut in the normal places, which is just everywhere you would conceal. So I'm thinking I'm gonna use more of my Butterscotch shade today. Butterscotch is like a very yellowy, buttery shade, and I'm just going to put it in the corner as usual. And then I put it for my nose highlight as well, and on my forehead. I'm going to take my black opal and use this first as my contour, just to see, because I have not used this contour stick in a while. This is in the shade Ebony Brown. So I'm going to take it along my contour areas. Kind of just wanted to talk about Valentine's Day and just, love, because my whole life I have been, a hopeless romantic, and I think that Valentine's Day can be lonely sometimes if you're single, or even if you aren't single and Valentine's Day isn't going the way it's going for other people. It can feel sad some years, but I've gotten older. I've really just come to love Valentine's Day for just celebrating love in general. I'm excited for my Valentine's Day this year. I'm looking forward to my outing today. I'm looking forward to my dinner, because I'm a dinner girl. I love going to dinner. Let me know what y'all love for dinner and date nights. I'm a girl that loves makeup, so when it's a date night, just want to really look super glam, super sultry. So I'm excited for my makeup because I haven't been doing sultry glams in a while. So I'm really excited to really just give y'all that boom sultry look. And I am very excited about the red lip because I used to wear a red lip everywhere. When I was in high school and I was learning how to do makeup, I literally wore a red lip to my senior photos. Right now, I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, the satin finish, and it's the one that has the white top. I have the shades Tan Sand and the shades Medium Beige. Now, I don't know, sometimes it's really hard to tell which one is darker, but I believe that Tan Sand is darker. So I'm going to use Tan Sand, pat it in the corner here, and I pat it in the corner here. And this is just for my bright under eye. And I put a little on my nose just to kind of bring back that contour illusion on my nose. I'm gonna let that sit, and then I'm going to take my e.l.f. Putty Blush. And this blush is in the shade Caribbean. I'm gonna take a flat brush and kind of just swirl it all around. And I'm going to put about 3 swipes and kind of spread it out. I don't want the blush to get too crazy. I'm going to take a beauty blender, and before I blend out my concealer, I'm just going to blend my blush upward. And I'm going to set this concealer once it's blended with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder. And I always like to be very careful with blending the last concealer because this concealer is very important, and the consistency of this concealer is kind of harder to blend. So because it's been sitting, I have to be quick when I'm blending it before it starts to crease on me. So now I'm taking my powder puff and set the under eye first with the powder, and then I will go in and bake. So now I am getting more powder, and now I'm actually baking after I've already set. Baking helps protect your under eye from any fallout, and it also protects your under eye from losing brightness over time. So because I love a bright under eye, I make sure to bake under my eyes while I'm doing my eyebrows, my eyeshadow, my lips. So I'm using my Morphe brow definer pencil, and this is in the shade Java. Press the comb from the front and lightly bring it to the tail. I'm going to leave my brows alone because I know that if I keep on touching them, I'm gonna mess them up. I'm going to take concealer, I'm going to put it all over my lid just to use as a primer. I have my Morphe palette here. So I'm going to take a brown, I'm just going to start off in the outer part, and I'm also going to start deepening my crease to create that sultry vibe. But I think I'm gonna go with the Morphe 35O palette, and this palette does have quite a few golds. I'm going to use this very deep gold right here. I'm gonna press it in, get enough product, press that all in the lid area. Yes, I love how this looks. To emphasize that, I'm gonna take an angled brush like this, and I'm just going to take a brown shade and kind of smoke out. I'm going to put a black liner on top, which is my Rimmel Scandal Eyes eyeliner mascara, and this is the Essence Lash Princess mascara. Put some on my bottom lashes. I always do this for a sultry eye. And now I am going to set my blush and set my contour. I'm gonna set my contour with the Juvia's Place Bronzed palette, and it's in dark. I basically take both of the shades and I just set it with powder. Then I'm going to take my blush, and it's the Juvia's Place Volume 5, both of the shades. And I just use my fluffy brush and I pat it into both. Bring my blush up. It is time to brush my powder away. And this is the moment where, you know, you can see your under eye, and your under eye still looks very good and smooth. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, and this spray is a spray that I rarely use, but I did run out of my Makeup Revolution, so I can't use that. And I also ran out of my Charlotte Tilbury, so I can't use that. Kind of brought my makeup back to a smooth look and less of a powdery look. I am going to take my Laura Mercier Ultra Blur translucent setting powder, and it's in the shade Translucent Honey. Place this powder in the corner And I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit while I do my lip combo and I put on my dress. I am doing a red lip, so I'm very excited. So I'm taking my Morphe Trendsetter lip pencil. I'm gonna take a Q-tip just to clean my lips really quick. And cleaning your lips basically helps the product show up more. And then I'm going to take this red lipstick, which is by Smashbox. It's in the shade Red Hot. Okay, you can kind of see what it's giving. But yes, I have my lip ready, but so far I'm in love with it. And yeah, let me just go put on my dress so I can show you guys the final look. I have my dress on. It is a red dress. I have my watch and my ring, my jewelry on. And now I'm just going to take my curls down. Okay, so my hair is down. I'm not gonna brush it out just yet because I wanna put some highlighter. So I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter, and I think this is discontinued, but I'm just going to put it on my nose and the high parts of my cheekbones. The scent of the night is the YSL Libre, and I think this is Intense, Libre Intense, and I'm just going to spray that around. This is a perfect scent for a date night. I'm just wearing a red dress, my red nails, and my gold accessories. So now we have the final look. I am so in love with this look. The hair, the makeup, the eyes, the lips, my nails, my jewelry, you know, everything just exceeded my expectations, and I am just so grateful to all my new subscribers that are here. I am almost at 2,000 subscribers, and it's just so crazy, and I'm so grateful to God and so grateful to you all for coming to my channel. And just let me know what you would like to see next. Let me know what your ideal date night is like, or you know, what you did for Valentine's Day. But today is Valentine's Day, so now I'm about to head out the door. Meet me in the comments. Let me know what you think about this look, and let me know what you would like to see next from me. And thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.